Well, it was the explosion that rocked parts of Baltimore County. Nearby buildings were blown apart and a fire engulfed the scene. Today, the National Transportation Safety Board says last year's train derailment was the truck driver's fault, at least partially. The NTSB also announced a number of recommendations designed to prevent future collisions. 11 News I-Team reporter David Collins joins us live from the crash site with more, and that is not a day easily forgotten, David.
No, it's not. And the crash site itself looks dramatically different. Take a look. Now, although, as you mentioned, the NTSB has said that the truck driver is at fault, it is unclear who is responsible for prevention measures, as simple as cutting back foliage. The NTSB determined driver negligence caused the May 28, 2013 train-truck collision at this private rail crossing in Rosedale.
The probable cause of the Rosedale, Maryland crash was the truck driver's failure to ensure that the tracks were clear before traversing the highway railroad grade crossing.
What the hell was that?
The collision created scary moments and frantic 911 calls. The train carrying hazardous chemicals slammed into a refuse truck driven by John Alban Jr., resulting in a derailment and explosion. 5 people got hurt, including Alban. The accident caused millions of dollars in property damage. NTSB investigators say that Alban relied on hearing, not seeing trains, as he routinely crossed the tracks. The safety board determined that Alban took a call on his hands-free cell phone 18 seconds before the crash and didn't hear the horn until impact. The board is now recommending a cell phone ban for all commercial drivers.
Auditory testing done by our investigators found that an alert driver would have heard the train horn even with the windows closed on the approach to the crossing.
NTSB investigators found that vegetation and the curvature of the road limited visibility at the crossing. The agency says it remains unclear who's responsible for the upkeep, which includes signage.
In this accident, neither CSX, the private landowner, nor the state of Maryland accepted responsibility for clearing vegetation or posting signage at the crossing.
This is what the crossing looks like today. CSX cleared it and put in new signs. The NTSB noted, however, this happened only after a train collision at the same location in August of this year. The NTSB found that Alban demonstrated a consistent and serious pattern of noncompliance with federal regulations. So the board is calling on the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Association to conduct full compliance reviews of its members and revoke certifications if necessary.
We contend that everybody plays a role in this, but we need some clarity, because otherwise what we're going to see is everybody's pointing at everybody else.
The NTSB report also says that they asked the Maryland State Highway Administration to work with CSX to conduct an engineering study at this crossing. The report says that SHA refused, citing a liability concern and a prohibition against using public money at private crossings. Reporting live from Rosedale, David Collins, WVIL TV 11 News.